As you can see, I'm in my India colors, and for two reasons. One, I think for those of you who follow cricket, yesterday was the Women's World Cup final, and the Indian women's cricket team won the World Cup in a historic win. This was the first time any team outside of Australia or England have won the World Cup in the women's game. So it was historic at many levels, and clearly I want to celebrate that. And being a huge sports nut, that's part of it. As well as it turns out, today's Sadhguru Insight and dose of Rashmi can be explained very well by me being in these colors. So let's get started with Sadhguru's Insight from today. Sadhguru's Insight today said, if you identify with anything you're not, you're moving from truth to untruth, from reality to hallucination. So I watched the game yesterday dressed in my India colors and followed along every up and down and could really feel it. And I have relived the winning moment and post-match celebrations several times and have experienced a lot of joy out of this, like any true sports fan. So now, based on Sadhguru's insight, is this a hallucination or is that reality? I am identified with this concept of Team India. So, is that a hallucination or is that reality? I think so. Now, and there's all this talk of AI hallucinating, and maybe AI, as many people are questioning, is there a malicious intent? So, I continue to say that there is no malicious intent in the AI. It is as good or as bad as the training data that is being fed in, and reinforcement learning with human feedback is great. What we really have to do at this point is this journey for ourselves from intelligence to consciousness. So we are able to differentiate between what is reality and what is hallucination. We don't have to engineer such that AI is able to differentiate between reality and hallucinate. Let it hallucinate. However, if you are able to differentiate between reality and hallucination, AI becomes a wonderful ally. That choice of how we lead and how we are able to observe our thoughts and emotions as well as observe what is coming out of the AI, that is always ours. And that is the journey from intelligence to consciousness. That is the Rashmi journey.